What is up, people? Welcome back to another episode of All the Mods Expert. I hope everybody's doing alright. I'm doing pretty good. And, well, you know, I've been doing a lot of things. Oh, yeah, this thing. We'll get back to this tower of water thingy. I've been doing a lot of things around this, because this is mainly my power. Like, 25 million, I'm losing power at the moment. I don't really know why. It might be that I'm like... No, things are still working over here. Is this thing working? Do we have like... Oh! Wow, that means we're running out of... What? Of Yellorium. Huh. Well, that could be something good that we're gonna need to go through eventually. But yeah, so like I said, we're losing power. Unless this thing like kicks in with the nether star and then like we're gaining power. Mainly we're gaining power because this thing doesn't go down, because we gain way more than we lose when we are not gaining any. Which makes sense because it's like maths. So I kinda changed something and I can show you. As you can see now we have a button. Yeah, a button. Why do we have a button? It's because I modified something to make everything works. Everything not everything works. So we're gonna remove this one. And maybe this thing here. So as you can see here, this thing is green. In the back of every other one, it is red. This thing here is also set on 1, and all of them are set on 1 except this one here, because you need 4 to actually make it work. So, of course, over here we've got all our items. And what happens is, when I click this button, it will activate this block here because there is something pointing in here, which activates on the green, which will send the power to this one to be activated. And then over here, we have 1,200 ticks, which is, I think it's 1 minute, and we've got 10 squares, which is 10 minutes. Over here, what we have 5 ticks. So this is 15 ticks. It's 3/4 of a second. And this is 5 ticks, which allows us to have, if we click the button, things should start popping. This one started. It takes a little bit of time for this one to kick in. It should start pretty soon. You're going to see everything's going to light up. And this thing's going to start popping in some 25 million RF a tick. Should be soon. Come on. Come on. Wait, it went on the second one. There you go, it started. Okay, so as you can see now, it starts. And it's all the time. But what it does is it doesn't put too many items everywhere. And what it's also going to mean is it's going to place one. As you can see, it could burn faster than that, but this thing is still powered. Because there's like half a second where this thing does not need these machines to be powered. And it still produces millions of RF. By using the trick of this thing to give it 3/4 of a second delay between every time it's going to put an item, I can have this thing full. I did try with 1 second. It would not work. There was a delay and it was not producing 25 million all the time. So this thing, what also it's going to do is it's going to work for 10 minutes straight. So this is pretty cool. And I don't think I need to make like more like power for this. I think it works pretty well on its own. Also, at the bottom there, you can't see it, but there's like a sound muffler for this thing that explodes because I couldn't handle it anymore. It was too much. Alright, so what else did I do? Well, I didn't do much except the water over here. And there is a reason why this water over here is done. It's because of the water bottles. I could show you by breaking these. So what I did is I changed the interface's position over here, which is going to send it into a chest, and then these items will go into all these things here, and they get filled, and then they get sent back into one of those two interfaces. So it gets sent back into the system. This allows me to have more of them working, so I can make more bottles at the same time. As you can see, this thing goes down quite quicker, and all of them makes bottle, which allows it to have water bottles in supply when it needs them for the power, which, as you can see, still works. So there was another thing I needed to find out. If you place more than one of these generators next to each other, will they go boom, or will they actually produce 25 million RF? We're not going to test this, but if you guys know the answer, you can tell me, and I will be grateful. Why is this thing going boom so loud? There's something next to it that shouldn't make it go loud. But alright, so what do we do today? Well, today, I think it's about time we actually do this here. You know, we've been like talking about this here, like the dimlet, the ocean, but we haven't done anything. Like this thing here, we haven't done it. So I think it's time we actually make the UU matter dimlet. So alright, so let's take this. Let's extract it. So we're going to get the UU matter back. And what we're going to do is we're going to remove these and go tearing liquid. And we're going to go ocean. So this is going to be really expensive. But we don't care. We've got 25 million RF a tick. So let's pop that in. We're going to remove this one. We're going to place it here. It's kind of my storage for everything else. We're going to put that in. Of course, this thing's probably going to go down quite quickly. Or it's going to take some time to do this. What this is going to allow us, well, first we're going to have to craft a couple of things. But it's going to allow us to get UU matter, which I'm going to be able then... I will then be able to shut down this thing here, which is going to save me around 40,000 RF a tick, which is going to mean we're going to have power for all the time. And also, this thing will give us UU matter, which we're going to be able to create items. Because if I look at iridium, I am now at 332 plates. And this is kind of important because we're going to need to make solar to make the hybrid solar. And then we're going to need to make the quantum solar, because if we ever want to make the ATM star, it's going to be needed. So pretty much, there's a couple of things here, but this is kind of being able to be done. This we don't have the Omotol, but yeah, there's a couple of things we still need to do, but like let's do star. It's here. So yeah, this thing, pretty easy to do. This is the thing we're trying to make. This thing, I'm still not sure I'm going to do that one. This thing, we can finally do it. I just need to automate a couple of things. The sword, it's automating sticks, being crafted into sticks. Well, it's if you've never seen, it's really sticks into sticks. So it's pretty much like the octuple compressed cobblestone, but in another way. This is just 9 nether stars, pretty easy stuff. The head we need to find, and this thing here. So to make this one, need this one. So need to make elytras. There is a recipe for elytras, which I think is going to be the one that we're going to need to use. Yeah. So yeah, for the elytras, let's see. So we were at this one. So to make this one, you need to make the opinium, the core, then the good one. Then you need to make this one. 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 You need to make that one. So it's a lot of crafting. Let's just check if this thing is done. Yes! Oh, look at the power being drained. Alright, so we're going to do this. We're going to do dial. Okay. But let's craft a couple of things first. Because we're going to go there, it's going to be an ocean. It's going to be an ocean of UU matter. So we need to be able to grab things from there. I should have... Tanglo. Yeah, I should have one. There we go. We're going to need tank. So let's make 2 of these. We're going to need some purple for this because, well, we can. So there we go. We've got purple. 2 diamonds for the tanks. There we go. let's prepare these two. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. The reason they're purple? Do you matter? Purple, 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 and purple. That's the reason. Okay, and then we're gonna need from mechanism. I never remember the name, but I think it's this thing here. The fluid. No, that's not the fluid. I think it's a pump. Yeah, electric pump. Okay, so machine. No, is it a core? I never remember what it's called. Steel casing. Can I do that? Steel. I don't even have a recipe for steel casing. Huh. But we could probably do void. And let's do 100 of this one. I've been doing a bunch of these because we're going to need them to, you know, make pretty much everything. Actually, this one's pretty useless. But this one might be useful? No, it's pretty useless. I don't know why I made that many. I've got 116 blocks of something I don't need. They're expensive to make as... Well, no, forget what I said. They're not expensive. Alright, let's put that in here. And now we will be able to make... No? We need... I never... Alloy. Okay, so let's do 10, start. Just be quite fast. Maybe I should make actually more. Because we're going to make upgrade. Oh, what do I have as upgrades? Okay, I need the upgrades from mechanism. So I need the energy upgrade. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's going to be enough. And some speed upgrade. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. What? I don't have glass? How do I not have glass? That makes no sense. How do I not have glass? I can understand I might be making, like, I made some bottles, but I'm not crafting more, they're coming back. Huh. Alright. Well, now we're getting some. Okay, so I guess it's just I needed a little bit of, you know. Okay, so let's continue making this thing. Alright, so now we've got that. We're also, I think, gonna need a name. Angel block, maybe, just in case. And we are pretty much ready to go when we grab these. Do I have... Yes, I do have. And... I'm thinking maybe a tank, like a drum? Like, yeah, I think we're gonna make a drum. Of course, I need to craft a couple of things. Let's do this drum. Bam. This thing is a little bit, meh. We could go for this one. Let's make another drum. Of course, I need another thing. And I don't have any of that. So what is it? It's aluminum. Can I make 100? I never craft these and I always need them. Like, it's every time. How is it making one at a time? I thought it was making 9. Seems... Oh, it's not made in the cutter. That one is not made in the cutter. So I don't know how much this one can hold. I know this one holds like quite a lot. We might not actually need like this one. So maybe we should just go for one of these. We're gonna try one of these and we'll see how it goes. And I think I actually already have one of these. Yeah, I already have one of these here. So I don't even think it's needed. What we're gonna do, we'll put that there, go like this, so this is gonna go down there, and it's already chunk loaded. So now we need to go in the other dimension. Okay, so let's do this. I hope I don't die in the other dimension. And of course it's raining. It's always raining. There we go, guys. Wow, it's lagging. Whoa. Alright, so what do we need to do now? Well, we need to make sure we're not on the border of a chunk. Gonna put that there. Gonna remove this block. Gonna put the power from here. This thing will be eject. Auto eject. And input Kraken power set. No fluid. Okay. Does it have power? It doesn't have power. It's set. Auto eject. I was ejecting the wrong thing. Still no fluid. It should be taking the power. Oh, it's all input. There we go. Now it has power. So now it's draining this, so we can place this on top. And that's it. That's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna chunk load this area. So let's do... yeah, I didn't think about this. This thing needs to be chunk loaded. Is this thing still draining? Yeah, it drains. Okay, so let's also put 4 of these upgrades. While we're here, let's take this and place it here. Okay, so these upgrades should be now placed, and we're gonna place the speed upgrade. So this thing should start getting like crazy speed. Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty quick. My only issue is it might stop. Oh no, it's actually faster than it can move them out. Okay, alright, so that's cool. That's cool. So now let's just go back home. Home. Now we can also remove the F9 window thingy. There we go. Alright, and we're gonna need some ender fluid. Alright. Maybe other conduits, like fluid duct would be actually faster if we go for something like a little bit higher. Transfer fluids, limited transfer rate. Like something like this would be cool. Let's see, we can make 6. And can we do that? Yes, we can. Let's try this. When pressurized. I don't really know what pressurized mean. I should have servos. Let's make some servo. We're gonna make one of these. Alright, and let's go connect that. So as you can see, this thing working as it should. Wow, we already have like 240 buckets. Okay. So my idea is we remove this one. Okay, we'll put that one there. We can do that if we want. We'll put this thing there. And this thing here will go BAM! So it should... This thing shouldn't be able to keep up. It's actually not that quick. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be doing much. It seemed to be doing pretty much the same thing as this thing was doing when it was just above it. But still, I think it's pretty amazing, and this, like I said, will allow us to just turn off this thing here. And to turn this off, well, I've got this thing here, and I can just do... output. There we go. No more power. Machines should stop working. This thing should lose power because we're, you know, using the this thing here. So pretty much what I'm going to do is wait for this thing to fill up, and then I'm going to turn off the dimension. Wait, it's going down. Oh wait, I forgot to turn that. But yeah, so I'm gonna wait for this thing to completely finish. And I think we're gonna reuse this power for that here, because we're gonna need to make more. Hey, buddy. So, alright, let me continue doing this. I'm gonna build 2 more of these, and I'll bring you guys back after. Alright, so I've been, you know, going around a little bit doing things and stuff, and as you can see, I've got my 2 replicator here. I removed these mass fabricator because, well, we don't really need them. If you don't know, the replicator can take up to 2048 EU, but I'm just giving it 512 from our thing here. I don't really mind, I think it's going to be fine. I could remove like all these over here, but just in case we want to add more, and for some reason it needs to have this next to it, I think you can like, you can put it there, and then when you've actually like started your thing, you don't need it anymore. But to get the patterns, you kind of need to have your pattern storage next to the replicator. I think the other thing you can do is like make a pattern and like put the pattern here, maybe? I don't know. To be honest, guys, I'm not sure about any of this. But let's grab this, and of course, we're gonna have to move this one as well. So let's put that one over here. We're gonna put... I'm putting the upgrades in there. It's not needed. Where did my upgrades go? Oh, there. I don't think they're needed because it can take 2048 and I'm giving it less than that. So it's not a necessity. I'm just placing it because I can. So, alright, let me show you the 3 things that we need. We need the advanced alloy, which is 3.8 millibucket. That thing goes quick like it makes no sense. Okay? It's just like insanely quick. What we're gonna do here, let's place that there. This thing here, and we're simply going to say this one can extract, and this one can extract, and this one will extract down here. So that thing should work. This thing's starting to go down. Well, it needed to feed those first. But as you can see, this one, there's already 7 in there. Look at the speed of this thing. This one, though, is something else. It's 610 millibucket. It's almost a bucket. So it takes time. I think I should put a little bit of upgrade, but I'm a little bit scared because every time you put an upgrade, there's a chance that it blows up. So, you know, just a tiny bit scared sometimes. And I'm not even sure it works with the replicator. But I'm pretty happy with this. This one's going to make the iridium plates. This one's going to make the advanced alloy. And, well, the other things we need to do is simply make this thing output somewhere. So we're going to place that there. Going to place ourselves some of these. This one's not needed. Oh, I completely removed it. Okay, let's just make sure this thing outputs. Oh, wait, I actually need one there, or else I won't be able to put it up. Okay, so this thing's going to extract, this thing's going to extract, this thing's going to extract, this thing's going to insert. Does it work? Yes, they're getting out. So there we go, guys. We pretty much automated 3 of these. So that means that the alloys, I think I've already got like 400 because I've started making them because I needed to craft some things with them. And because of that, like, as you can see, alloy, 295. And these are really important for like the glass because I needed to make like a lot of glass. I actually made a lot of glass, but they're also needed for the machines. We should check if we need something. We can duplicate carbon plate. Carbon plates, let's see, can we duplicate them? Pattern? No. Crystal? Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna take this one. And we're gonna try to see if we can duplicate our thing. If we can, that will be pretty nice. Let's see. Yes, you can! Oh yeah! So, we'll do that. Maybe I'll eventually put more of these, you know, because I can still do it. Of course, that does mean that we're losing, like, again, we're losing power. But the dimension's still up and running, so it's normal that we're losing power. But, again, I just need to do zoom. This one started, the other ones are gonna start just after, and it's going to work as expected. So pretty much this thing also can go, but we're gonna leave it just because why not? We can. It's just gonna, well, it's actually running from this, so it's not going to do much. It's not actually going to move. But yeah. Alright, so there's another thing we need to do. And this thing is a little bit more important if we want to move forward. In IC2, there is a machine, where is it? Here, called the molecular transformer. This machine is needed when you want to make things like Cenarium. Or you can make also nether stars with it. But what we want is Cenarium. And this thing takes 9 million EU. You can also make Cenarium parts, which can make Cenarium. And you can't make Cenarium parts from Cenarium. So that's something that is important to know. So what we're going to do, we don't need the Cenarium parts, we're going to need the Cenarium. So I thought I made everything that I needed. Turns out I did not. What? Oh, okay, that's fine. Lapotron. What do we need for a Lapotron? Okay, this thing advanced. We need to make, let's make 10 because this is a thing we like always need. Of course, we're gonna let the thing run. I might, wow, okay, I didn't think I was gonna be able to make them that quick. Let's see, a Lapotron. We need an energy crystal, and we can make the energy crystal because we actually have the thing for it. There we go. So it should make some. There we go. It's working. Cool. Alright, so let's do this. Bam. We're gonna get 1, 2. I don't know if we need more. I don't think we do. Alright, now we need the HV, which I can make. We need 4. Oh wait, what do I need? I need green dye. Do I really need green dye? That's the question. Let's do green. Can we do it with this one? I don't even know what I'm crafting. I think I'm crafting this, the raw circuit. So let's make sure. We're going to take the raw circuit. I'm going to change it for the green. So let's do this. Let's put that one there. Yes, as you can see. I think what I can do is do this. Allow submission. Well, I think it was already there. But let's do a green. Oops. Oh, yes, I actually need to craft some. Green, craft 10, start. Should be quite instant. Is it working? Yes, it works. So we're going to do that instead. I'm going to place it back, and it should work now that we modified this. So let's do HV again. I'm going to do 4, and we can start. So, of course, there's a couple of things to craft, but I don't think there's much. There's like these things. That's about it. We could also make a couple of electronics like this. Just a normal one? I think that could be something we can duplicate. Since we can do the advance, we can probably do this one as well. Alright, so let's do this again. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Alright, how can I not do this? Seriously? Advanced. It's right there. Why is it... I hate when it does that. Okay, this thing here, you need this, and you also need the irradiated. So you need uranium with glowstone, and it's going to make it. And I've already prepared those. I've also made the tick neutron, which is a neutron reflector, which is made like this. Nothing too complicated again. So I just need to do this. Bam, the empty core. And this, which I need something else. Oh yeah, the advanced machine. I need 4 of these. Start. So it shouldn't be too long. This thing is the thing that it needs to craft. It got stuck there, so I'm not sure what it's trying to craft over here. But it seems to have an issue making an MV transformer. And I don't know where it's being crafted. MV. It's being crafted here. How do you make an MV? Because some of the recipes did change. So it's a basic machine casing and 2 insulated. It was this MV copper, insulated copper. Yeah, that is it. So for some reason it has an issue crafting this one. I'm not sure why. I could like do it myself. Oh no. Machine. Basic machine next to start. Like it's kind of weird here. It says we've got 2 stored. So it's trying to craft this, but it's not able to. I don't know why. But I'm able to do it here. So let's cancel it. Let's do it manually. I really don't know what's happening with this one. But I don't really want to lose any time on it. So let's do the 2 HV. And then we went into IC2. We were doing oh, seriously. Oh, no, it's okay. I thought I did something wrong. I've got actually 4 advanced. Yeah, I've got 4. There we go. Molecular transformer. Oh yeah. So, there we go. This thing can also take a lot of power. So let's take like some glowstone, and we're gonna have to just like put an input and an output on it. Nothing too complicated. We're gonna put this like here. And then we'll put that there. So as you can see, 512, it's going to take a little bit of time. But I think it's going to be okay. Maybe, just maybe, let's try something. Still 512? I thought it would take from this as well, but it seems it doesn't. It doesn't matter if it goes from, if it's one side or another. Hey, why is it like flickering? It's okay. We'll leave it in there, it's gonna do its job. Over here we've got the other one, like I said, it's 1, it's not that bad. But I think it's not that hard either to just craft 1,000 if I want. So I think we might just craft like 1,000 of that thing and we'll be fine. Let's do like carbon. And let's do craft 1,000. No crafting CPUs are available? They're all available. Why is it not able to be crafted? Oh, it's too big for my... Okay, let's try like what, 500? This one's can be done. Okay, so it's going to make this while I do other things, so it's pretty cool. But guys, that is actually going to be it for today. So I do hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. If you really loved it, don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you. Oops. Next time. Bye bye. I forgot how to turn. Yeah.